Alright, so today doing a pretty competitive deck, I believe. We got the Royale Giant, we got the Barbarians, we also have the Wizard instead of the Witch because he not only one-shots down minions very quickly, but he's great for taking out Barbarians. So here we are, he's got the Royale Giant also in his deck, and I know people do complain that I do use the Royale Giant a lot, but he is really fun to use and I just can't ignore that card, as he's also one of my most highest level cards. He's level 10, so he's coming in hot with his Miner and Royale Giant push. I'm gonna go ahead and slam down my Barbarians. Those should quad shot his Royale Giant down very quickly. And now our Barbarians will deal with his Goblins and maybe get a nice advance to his tower and do some damage on that. So I left his Miner on top of my tower just because I underestimated his damage. Now I'm going to back up my Royale Giant with the Wizard. Boom, right there, taking out those minions. And now he should two-shot that Musketeer down, I believe. And it looks like we will get a tower down. So guys, off topic, I got some quick news from a friend of mine in the Clash Royale community. Apparently T-Bot has been view botting. Like, he gets 100k views and he only gets 100 comments, I believe. And that is pretty sad to hear, but you know, it's not making him any more money, so I guess he's just doing it for more exposure. Anyways though, we're gonna lose a bunch of our tower's health from that past push. He's coming in hot with his Miner once again with those Goblins, and my Barbarians are gonna be right in the middle of that spawning, taking out his Goblins and also taking out his Miner fairly quickly, and our tower does have still pretty effective health. And here he's coming in with his Royale Giant push. I can go ahead and slam down my arrows. Gotta deal with those minions because those do tons of damage. And now we're gonna use our 2 Elixir Goblins to do some damage to his Royale Giant. But that zap was very effective for our friend, taking those cards out and allowing him to secure one of my towers. So let's go ahead and drop down our Wizard. Fire! That should go behind my Royale Giant. And luckily right here, the mini packet was supposed to lock onto my Wizard, but he did not. Now I can use my Barbarians as extra tanks once that Royale Giant does go down. And now that it is times 2 Elixir, we can just slam down a bunch of cards, and my Wizard is now getting focused on by his Musketeer, but I zap the Musketeer to make sure that she refocuses to my Barbarians, and that means that our Wizard was kind of alive there for a little bit of seconds. So we rotate back to our Wizard, and our minions are just locked on to that tower. Princess doing absolutely nothing, and there's an early win with our Royale Giant and Wizard deck. That's what I'm gonna call it. Alright, so here we are guys, facing CR7, who is also level 9, I believe. So I looked at the comments for yesterday's video, and I did over edit that video. If you can tell, I actually posted something about it on Twitter, and I liked the feedback I was getting. You guys were liking the content, but you said that I zoomed in a little bit too much. So for today's video, if you can already notice, I'm gonna be doing less zoom in effects, but I'm gonna be having in lots of like filters and stuff like that. Now of course, because my channel is focused on Clash Royale, there's only so much like type of gameplay you can show. Like for example, there's only a 1v1 type of game mode in this game, so I know the gameplay can get boring at times. So his Musketeer apparently is on low health and she is approaching my base. Our tower should just knock that down. And right here, I'm gonna go ahead and put down my Goblins at the back of the base. Those should take out his Spear Goblins as they have more health, and overall I think that Spear Goblins are worse than regular Goblins just because they're a lot less cost effective for what they cost. So he's coming in hot with his Miner. Let's go ahead and just drop in our Barbarians. Some of them are gonna, all of them are gonna go to his Miner right there. Very unfortunate of us right there to have our Barbarians not lock onto his Hog Rider, but thank goodness though our friend did not take down my Barbarians with his Fireball there. He did have the opportunity and I think he kind of missed it. So let's go for a big push. We got our Barbarians left over. We have our Wizard also, and please guys, don't take out my Royale Giant that quickly, but unfortunately that is gonna happen. And I know we didn't have the Fireball just yet, so these Goblins, I don't know, these minions should be safe behind my Goblins or behind my Wizard. And there we go guys, we're tied up. Didn't really expect that to happen. So 6 seconds until double Elixir. Let's go ahead and just slam down another Elixir Pump. Or actually, my bad, let's not do that. Let's play more defensive. The Elixir Pump can actually be a pretty risky card if you don't know when your friend is gonna push. Let's go ahead and just drop in our Royale Giant. I do smell Fireball. Yes, there it is, taking out all of my Goblins and also doing most of the damage to my Barbarians. So right here guys, our Royale Giant is gonna get locked down to his Barbarians. That was kind of a bad push for me, not gonna lie. Let's use our minions right here to take out his Spear Goblins, and it's just looking really bad for us guys. Now that he has a bunch of troops on my tower, minions being super beast are surviving everything that just happened and taking out his Hog Rider right there. So guys, we're at 10 Elixir already. Let's go ahead and just drop down our Barbarians, and let's go ahead and just zap on his Barbarians as I don't really want them to get to my tower right away. We're gonna lose lots of our tower's health to that Fireball, and oh my god guys, it's looking really bad. Those 2 Barbarians doing so much damage for the cost. 7 seconds left. Unfortunately, we're not gonna win this one. Alright, so that is gonna wrap it up for today's video. As always, just thank you so much for making it to the very end. It does mean a lot. Now, the reason why there is not a second live replay is because I actually got a little bit fed up with the game and I actually punched my iPad. Don't worry, it's fine. And definitely be watching out for some more Clash Royale content very soon, as the summer is now here. So just until the next one, peace out, guys.